Hello, welcome back to a new video. This video is between my pickups between March, April, and early of May of this year. So let's go ahead and let's get into this video. So far from March we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. A good movie, very long, but it's a good film. I like it. So, and again, we also have Transformers. This is the first film. This is the exclusive 2-disc set. Since the first film, also the Transformers prequel beginnings, whatever DVD they call it, I don't really care. So we have the Chamber of Secrets and Transformers 2 DVD exclusive DVD pickup set. Moving on, we have Furious 7. This is the soundtrack to the film. iRobot, one of my favorite science fiction action movies. I like iRobot. This is such a fun film. So here's iRobot. Twisters double feature contains Twister and its sequel Twisters. Pearl Harbor director's cut. This is the director's cut of Pearl Harbor. Twister on VHS. Again, here is another copy of Twister on VHS, and then here's another copy for Twister. Whatever. We have Twister on DVD. This is the 1997 DVD release. Superman Returns, widescreen edition. Not my favorite movie. I think this is one of the worst films ever made. But it's DC, it's Superman. Why not have it in the collection? Anaconda, I don't know which. I think this is the 2007 print. I think this was part of the Ice Cube collection feature that was released, but this is a cool release. This release does have like disc artwork and whatnot. So there's Anaconda. I'm not a big fan of Anaconda. I think Anaconda is one of the dumbest films ever made. Sorry about all that, but pick up some stuff. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Anaconda. I think this film is just, it's atrocious. It's just dumb. Like I said, I remember seeing this film on VHS on when it came out. I'm just not a fan. I think this movie is just, it's bad. Of course, we are getting their reboot like this year. So I don't know how I feel. I never really cared for the film, and I don't know how I feel about the upcoming reboot for this film, because it's a film I didn't like. It is a franchise I never really cared for. I think it's just one of the dumbest films and one of the dumbest franchises to exist. So, like I said, we'll see how the reboot goes. If I decide to watch it, if I decide to have anything to do with the reboot, because here's the original Anaconda on DVD. Drink first, sorry. Up next, we have this DVD CD binder case that I picked up, as well as the end of April. It is Pirates of the Caribbean themed. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I am going to start collecting these binders again, hopefully soon, because I like these binders. I think they really do help out with space, but it's they're a lot of fun. But here's this binder. Oops, sorry. DVD CD binder. It's Pirates of the Caribbean themed. So this is one of the things that I've also picked up for the end of April. So here we go. Cool. So now we move into basically May. A big part of May of this year. These are the two things that I picked up for this year. But first of all, again, so sorry. So first up, for the first part of May, we have Walker Texas Ranger, the first season. Like I said, Walker Texas Ranger is my favorite TV show of all time. I love this TV show. I only watched the original Walker Texas Ranger. I didn't like the reboot that they did, but like I said, if I need to know which one I watched, it's the original. Because the original is just simply fun. It is exciting. It's just a good time from beginning to its end. So here's the first season of Walker Texas Ranger. Each disc has artwork. It's very rare that you will come across a set for the first season with artwork on its disc. So, but this set does have artwork on its disc, but they're all put away in one of my DVD binders. So, but here's the first season of Walker Texas Ranger. last but not least, for the first part of May, we have Daredevil, the album. This is the soundtrack album to Daredevil. A really good soundtrack for which I find the movie boring, but which I find the soundtrack so much better than the movie. So here's Daredevil, the album. Here we go. Here's Daredevil, the album. A really good soundtrack. Like I said, I've always enjoyed the soundtrack to Daredevil more than I did the movie. So that is it, guys. That is everything that I picked up between March and April in this first part of May of 2025. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit those bell notifications so that way I can see you guys next time for new videos when they drop. Have a good rest of your evening and have a great weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful weekend, and take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.